Good morning, guys. Before I get started eating, I kind of already started a little bit. Today I'm gonna do a full day of eating, or as I like to call it, a full day of starving. Just finished up cardio. Had a little bit of posing with the coach today for like 30 minutes just to make sure everything's looking good. My transitions are doing well, all that, and just making sure that I'm staying on top of it. But today's Friday. Today's my off day. I work every other Friday, so it's super nice, super convenient to have 3-day weekends. But basically for meal number one, this is what we got going on. This is what I'm eating every single day right now. I'm doing 3 large eggs, 3 egg whites, 2 servings of spinach, and then 2 slices of turkey bacon. This turkey bacon's a little chopped up because yesterday I didn't prepare, so I forgot to take the turkey bacon out of the freezer. So whenever I went to cook it this morning, I realized it was still frozen, and I tried to do a little defrost, but at the end of it, I just ended up like tearing it in pieces just because it wasn't ready. It is what it is. It's gonna look worse in my stomach. So this is meal number one. This is everything that I'm eating every single day. And I'm not sure what the calories are, but I'll put it somewhere on here just so you guys know how much I'm eating. And I'll throw it all in the description just to show you guys everything that I am eating. All right, so we're back for meal number 2, which is gonna be the pre-workout meal. Between meal 1 and meal 2, I typically spend around 2 hours, 2.5 hours to digest, just to make sure that everything sits in my body right before I have my next meal. Before any meal that I have with carbs, I take a glucose disposal agent. You can look it up, it's a GDA, but it helps keep your blood sugars down whenever you eat a lot of carbs. So in the pre-workout meal, we have about 2 servings of chicken breast, so 1 serving of jasmine rice, and then 1 serving of blueberries. I'll go ahead and I'll throw that up in terms of calories and macros so that you guys can see that as well. So that's meal number 2. I'm gonna finish this and then we'll head up and go to the gym about an hour or so. Usually I eat this meal and then to help with digestion, I'll go on like a 15-minute walk. That'll be it. All right, so we're about to head to the gym now, but we gotta make a quick pit stop. I had to go buy some pre-workout because I actually just ran out. My order doesn't get here till next week, so that's unfortunate, but luckily we have a store right here. All right, thank God that the scoop is at the top. I think this might just be me, or it might not be, let me know. Opening like any type of pre-workout or protein in the scoop always being all the way at the bottom. I don't know why, but every time that I go to open one of these, that's honestly my biggest fear. Let me turn down the AC so it doesn't freaking blow everywhere. My go-to pre-workout right now, whenever I can take caffeine, is raw. So this one is from Chris Bumstead's line. It's called Christopher's Secret Stuff. So this one actually has caffeine in it. They also have another one that is Christopher's Juicy Pumps. That one, it's the same workout, but it's stim free. On the weekends or the days that I'm not working and I can train earlier in the day, I usually take one with caffeine. Whenever I'm training later in the afternoon, typically like at 4 or 5 whenever I'm off work, then I want to make sure that I'm taking something that's stim free so that whenever I do go to bed, I'm not really having issues falling asleep, because usually I work out at 5 and then I try to be in bed at like 9. Go to Raw Nutrition and you want to use code NANDO10 to get you 10% off. You're gonna go ahead and try this. If not, the Savage line is really, really good too. But yeah, if you check their website out, they have protein, pre-workout, all that stuff, and that's a lot of the stuff that I'm using for prep right now. So I ate meal number 2, the pre-workout meal. I think it was at 9:30. Now it's 10:50. We're about to go hit legs. I feel the food's digested. Went on a walk. That felt really good. Definitely got some movement, some steps. I go on 2 walks a day, especially whenever I'm not working, because I have to get 8,000 steps on top of the cardio that I'm doing. I struggle getting those steps because I could probably just sit in my apartment all day and not walk around anywhere, versus at work I find ways to get steps in. So what I do is, like, if I have to use a bathroom, I'll go to the bathroom all the way across the hallway, and then I go fill up my water bottle. I'm kind of like just tell myself it's a non-negotiable, just go to the other side of the building. So I find ways to get steps in while I'm at work. Whenever I'm at home, I can't really find a long way to the bathroom. I can't really find a long way to the kitchen. So go outside, get like a 15-minute walk in twice a day. And it's nice because I'll try to do it before the workout where the sun's kind of starting to peak, and then I'll just walk out there with a shirt off so that I can get in some sun, because your boy is pretty pacey right now. So I always start off with calves because calves are the weakest point. It's everybody's weakest point, so I feel like everybody should start off with calves. do 2 warm-up sets and then 2 sets of 20, and that's kind of what I do. And I feel like if they need a little bit more love, I'll hit them at the end of the workout too. The first thing that I do to make sure that I'm warming up, I don't have good hamstrings, so that's like the one thing that I've been prioritizing. So to warm up before I do like my heavy compound, I start off with hamstrings and I do 2 warm-up sets. We'll do a top set with somewhere between 10 to 12 reps. And then usually I try to work that week to week. If I'm in a bulk, then if I get to 12 reps, then I would up the weight the next week and just go for that 10 rep. But right now we're in a deficit, we're just trying to maintain, so we're shooting for the same amount of reps as last week. If we get more, then that's a really good thing. And then after this, we'll go and warm up on leg extension, and then we'll get into that heavy compound, that pendulum squat. So I use this pad and I put it right here, so that whenever I'm laying down, I get a better extension at the bottom.
My love, so smile, we won't give up. Your luck will break even, I'm the one. So smile, so smile, you're with me now. So smile, so smile, you're with me now. So smile, we won't give up. Your luck will break even, I'm the one. So smile, so smile, you're with me now. So smile, so smile, you're with me now.
The pad, we love the pad. Live it, love it, breathe it. In order to do that, you use this pad right here. Put it right there. I'll always say the hardest thing about leg extensions is getting out. I'm low-key, that took it out of me. The deficit is hitting after that. But we got one more back offset on this.
Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you. And the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control.
So we are back from the gym. Almost feels like I should say I'm back from the dead. So just finished up that leg workout, really good workout. As of tomorrow, I'll be 12 weeks out. So really pushing down, seeing how far we can get down in body weight, trying to push the body as much as it can before it starts kind of pushing back. Whenever I feel like my body's not responding well to wanting to lose weight, then I think we're gonna do a diet break. I think that's what coach said, so that's what I'm sticking to. Right now, I'm not really planning for that. I'm not like looking for a certain date. I'm just gonna keep working as hard as I can, and the results will speak for themselves, which they definitely have. I'm really thankful that I get to do this. I think I'm gonna throw up a comparison of kind of what the last month has looked like. The last month, it's been kind of night and day. I have a picture of myself in the gym. I think it's about 25 days ago, about a month ago, and I thought back then that I looked good. I thought I was like, oh, I have abs. And it's just completely like night and day from that picture to where I was yesterday morning. And I'm just proud of myself. There's moments where I don't want to do it. It seems like it's tough, but I'm just thankful that I do get to do this. I'm loving the process of prep, and it's something that I definitely, like, if I do well, God bless, that I definitely want to keep doing it. I just wake up and I'm honestly grateful that God kind of allows me to do this. I'm thankful that I'm healthy. I'm thankful that I have the people to support me. I'm thankful that I have a job that allows me to support this lifestyle of the food that I'm eating, the things that I buy for training. Didn't have those stuff, I wouldn't be able to do this fully. So I'm just thankful that God provides me with the tools to do that. And sometimes, if it sounds like I'm complaining ever about the fact that prep sucks, I'm trying not to. Like, it does suck in a sense, and there's things that are just part of it, but energy is definitely gonna be low. The results are gonna be really cool. So it's like there's peaks and valleys. Peaks are the results that you get and the highs that you get whenever you see certain things with your body change. And then the valleys are whenever you have low energy. There's things that you don't want to do. Like, for example, like whenever I do my laundry and it's just sitting there and I just grab and throw it on the couch. It's like, okay, I have to do that now. And there's some points where I really don't want to, but I have to force myself. I have to tell myself, like, hey, I don't do this. It's not going to get done. I'm doing the dishes. It's just little things around the house or like at work that it slowly starts to stack up. And you really have to be disciplined, because if you're not disciplined, then it really does get mentally challenging. And just I've learned doing the hardest things early in the day. So what I do is I start off with cardio in the morning, because that's honestly the hardest thing that I have to do. If I had to do it post-workout, I think prep would be a completely different situation, because by the end of the day, I'm exhausted. Like, it's hard to like even like want to like, whenever I get home after the gym and it's like, okay, it's time to take a shower, brush my teeth, it's like I feel like I'm dragging sometimes just to get to bed, and that should be one of the best things to do, because I get to go back to sleep. But it's tough. It's fun, but it is tough, and that's not why everybody does it. And again, I am thankful that I am healthy. I get to do this. This is something that I choose to do, because I don't have to do this. I don't have to bodybuild. I don't have to do all this cardio. I don't have to prioritize my time on this, but this is something that I'm really passionate about. But in terms of what I'm eating post-workout meal, so before every meal, again, glucose disposal agent. But right now I got 2 servings of chicken breast, a serving and a half of jasmine rice, and then a serving of pineapple. This is where it gets a little bit, this is where it gets boring. There's no more rice, there's no more carbs for the rest of the day. So what we got here is 2 servings of chicken breast. Oh, don't fall off the plate. So we got 2 servings of chicken breast and then a serving of asparagus. My next 2 meals are just the protein that I'm eating and then a serving of asparagus. Meal number 5 is just going to be 2 servings of chicken breast and then 1 serving of asparagus. And currently, I don't know if you can see the seasoning. I'm trying to figure out what other seasonings I like. I've been kind of going back and forth on what it is I want to continue to use. Like, honestly, what I use on my chicken breast is unmatched. Like, I really like putting, and if you haven't tried this, try it, but I'll do black pepper, salt, paprika, garlic powder, and then onion powder, and that's like unmatched. That's super, super good. Here we are with the final meal of the day. All right, so here I have 2 servings of flank steak and a serving of asparagus. Like I said, my last 2 meals of the day are basically no carbs, secondary carbs, just asparagus. But This is honestly like super easy to put down. The flank steak for me has been super easy to eat. What I was doing 90, I think it's 96 lean ground beef. And it just got to the point where ground beef, like after it sits in the fridge for like a day or two, it's not really good. So switching over to the flank steak for me has been really, really good. And overall, I just like that cut a lot more than just ground beef. But yeah, if you're like looking at what I'm eating and you think you want to replicate this, if you don't want to do flank steak or you don't see it at the stores that you're at, you can also substitute it for just a very high lean ground beef. And that honestly works as well. And that's what I used to do. But yeah, so this is the last meal we got through the day. And just to kind of wrap up everything, after all is said and done and I finish this meal, the calorie count will have been 2,000 calories for the day, 265 grams of protein, 60 grams of fat, and 100 grams of carb. I am pretty deep into my cut, so 2,000 calories is not a lot by any means, but to get really, really shredded, this is what you have to do. I mean, obviously the diets are important, but on top of this, I am working out. I am getting 8,000 steps every single day and doing 35 minutes of fasted cardio 5 times a week. If you're watching this video and you're like, okay, like I want to implement that diet, like yes, I am eating this and this is what you need to eat for results, but I am also doing cardio and tracking my steps and all that stuff to make sure that I am burning more calories than I am inputting. Because you could be doing the same amount of calories, 2,000 calories, but if you're not burning any calories or doing the cardio or getting the steps in, then you're not going to see the same results. So just a forewarning. But yeah, so after I finish this, that'll conclude the video, but thank you guys for watching, and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, all the above. So appreciate you guys for supporting me. I really do. It means a lot. So you guys have a good one.